Hi, this is MT, and let us continue from the past the tutorials where we are retrieving the blog posts from their database, and when we post a certain post, and we can retrieve in the front or in the client side, okay, on the user side. As you can see that the post is now retrieved. So as you can see that the post, we don't see the all the this I mean description of it. So today we are going to discuss how to click each post and see the all the information about it a certain a certain post. So I can click here and see that information, full information about that post. Okay, whenever I click here I can see that post, the information of that one. Whenever I click this one also, I can see all the information about this one. Okay, so uh, from the past tutorials we have already seen how to design this one about page, contact page, as you can see here, blog post, as you can see here. But today we are going to deal with the blog details, post details. Okay, for this one, whenever I click this I can see all the details about this kind of uh, post. Okay, so in our blog post here, so we are going to create another template. Okay, and we're going to call it blog blog detail. Okay, dot html. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. Okay, so this is the blog details. So I'm going to create to view and as well as URL where we're going to point in that page. Okay, so go to view and let's copy this one. Just copy and paste this here and change the function name. Okay, so instead of blog it is blog details. Here also blog details. Okay, so because we are going to get uh, a blog detail of each post, so we don't need go and say that we don't need call all the objects. Okay, the object is those posts. These are objects: blog post 1, post 2, post 3, post 4, post 6, 7. Those are objects. Okay, so we don't want to get all the objects when I click this button here or read more. Okay, I need only one post. Whenever I click this I can see this post only and it's one description. Okay, so instead of everything will be remain the same but not getting all the post. So instead of saying that get I mean all, so I'm going to say get means getting one object. Okay, so inside of here, so I'm going to specify that what the ID of that I mean that post. So I'm going to use ID. So it's very easy to get a specific post in by ID. Okay, so ID is equal to PK. PK means primary key. Okay, so whenever I click the primary key of a certain post, so I get that specific primary key. And here we get the warning here. You say PK is not defined, so I will need to define it inside our function here after request. So comma PK. Okay, Now the error is gone. So everything is fine now. Okay, I hope you understand this, why I'm putting like that. Okay, so after that we are going to create a URL for that one. Okay, so here, and I'm going to say here, let me copy and paste here, and say, let me copy block detail. Okay, here I'm going to put this, and here also I'm going to add primary key here, because whenever I click that posting, it goes direct to that post. Okay, yeah, just put it as same. Okay, and here I'm going to add, just I can say string, and our primary key pk. Okay, so this one help us to get a specific post. Okay, I think you understand by this one, but we changing that the id into string. That's why I'm writing the string. Okay, instead of id, meaning int. So that object we converted it into string. Whenever I click that a certain post, that represent a certain a certain primary key. Okay, okay, all right. So I think here we are finished to designing our own uh, route or path where we can get a specific post. Okay, now we are going uh, to, to make our what our template HTML here. So I'm going to copy everything from the blog post and post it here. So in each and everything I can leave as it is, but for the for loop we are going to remove it, because we don't need for the for loop, because whenever I click that posting, it just see on one post. Okay, so we don't need the post. Okay, the for loop. So I'm going to remove as this. Okay, so and truncate words, so we don't want, we need full information about the certain post. Okay, description, right? So for I, we don't want to use it, because we have not yet having that information. So in that I, we are going to replace with another variable. Okay, for that variable is post, which is this one. Okay, this one. Okay, so instead of I, we are going to put post, because you are specifying that post. Okay, with its one primary key. Okay, so instead of I'm going to put post. Okay, because I means we have already used in the for loop, and here we don't want to use the for loop now, so we need to see the whole information about that post. Okay, so I'm going to say post, and this post is used as an object also, as you can see here. This is like your object, so querying the certain object, this one, because in that post you have used the id, which is primary, is equal to primary key. Okay, and that one so used as object also. And here also say post, and we don't want to this button here for read more, because we have collecting all the informations. And the column also, we have to expand it. We can say 8. Okay, so because we having 8, we can add the empty column here, but it's not important thing. Okay, and can say class, say column medium 2. Okay, and let me copy this and paste after this column. Okay, so this is nothing. Okay, and this we don't need for thumbnail of the our image here, so we need the full image. Okay, and we can say we don't want it, so we can leave it as image, and then let's save it. I think it's finished. Okay, it's okay now. So let's see. Let me remove this. We don't want this. Okay, okay, now let us run our project and see what's the update on there. Boom, no error. Okay, let me refresh. So whenever I click, okay, we have to link, okay, this in our home and the home page of the blog post to link our blog details of the page. Okay, so how? So I'm going to copy this blog detail, because where the URL points, this one. Okay, the pointing. So I'm going to blog post and here. Okay, let me paste here and the copy and URL here. Okay, so let me paste here and paste our direct page. So whenever I click this, so I'm going to direct to this page. Okay, now I think you understand on that case. Okay, okay, thank you. So let us check. Oh, we say this subject, this no argument, so blah blah, the primary key. Okay, we need the primary key. Okay, so here, so we need to add another object here. So we're having our object here, which is I in the post. Okay, so we need to add it also here. So I dot id, because in that id is specifying that a specific object, and the id will also assigned in here. Okay, id is equal to pk, primary key, so we need to add also here. Okay, I mean here. Okay, let's save it and see it. Boom. Okay, now the error is gone. Okay, let me remove this. Don't want it. Save it, refresh it. Yeah, okay. Now whenever I'm going to click this, so I'm going to get that details of this object. Okay, boom. Haha. Okay, so we see that object and we can see the id of that post is 6. Okay, this is the id, so this is the id where we clicked. Okay, so I'm going back and clicking another one to see the 5 the id of that object, and you can see the details of that information about this post. Okay, okay, let me click another one, this one, what is Roram. So I'm going to click, so this is the one, okay, for the id. Okay, so you can see this object and its one information. So that is that today. Well, as you can see, very nice, and I hope you can enjoy it. So please subscribe to my channel, and you can get some more features and will help you in one way to another. Okay, thank you. Comment and share also to your friend. Thank you. Bye bye.